Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, students. Hope you all will be fine. Today we will read chapter number 9, Minerals and Energy Resources of grade 6. Okay, what are minerals? Minerals are the substances that are dug up from the ground or from quarries. Some are extremely valuable such as gold, silver, uranium and platinum. But very few countries have all or any of these. Oil too is very valuable in the modern world. And some countries, especially in West Asia, have large amounts. Iron and other metal ores are fairly valuable as they are basic need for industry. Marble, limestone, salt and other rocks are not as valuable as the other minerals, but Pakistan has very large amount of them. Oil. Unfortunately, Pakistan has very little oil, though its neighbors like Iran, Saudi Arabia, the Gulf states and Malaysia have very large amounts. The government is desperately searching for oil both on land and in the surrounding seas, based on the fact that Pakistan's geological structure is very similar to that of its neighbors. Finding oil is very important and Pakistan has to import huge amount for its growing industry and transport. In 2007, oil worth about rupees 456 billion was imported. This is 1/3 of Pakistan's total import bill. Coal. Pakistan has a fair supply of coal, but much of it is low quality. Produces a lot of polluting sulfur gas and ash when it is burned and does not goes out much heat unless it is mixed with high grade imported coal. It cannot be used in factories and for transport. Its main use is in simple industries such as brick making, where its disadvantages are not so important. However, recently an area of high quality coal has been discovered in Thar and the mines are being developed for future use. Then it's come natural gas. Natural gas is odorless and anodorized in special added to it. This helps to detect and control leakage. Natural gas has excellent supplies of natural gas. This was created by a large number of plants which probably grew in or around the great inland sea about years ago. Once they were buried, they rotted away to form the gas. Pipes are drilled down to the gas and it is brought to the surface to be treated. In some ways, it is more convenient than oil as it can be transported easily along huge pipelines to where it is needed. It can be used in industries for heating boilers, but more especially as a raw material for fertilizer. It can be compressed into steel bottles and used for cooking in homes where it is not piped. Natural gas is so valuable to Pakistan that its output increased from 15 million cubic meters in 1991 to 41 million cubic meters in 2007. Natural gas turns into liquid under pressure and it is in the gas bottles which make it easier to store but turns back to become a highly flammable gas in a normal atmosphere. Then it's iron. There are a number of iron mines in Pakistan with good reservoirs, but like coal, much of it is low quality ore. Some high grade ore has been discovered in the far north, but the difficulty of transport in the mountain makes it difficult to develop the mines. Iron and especially steel form a large part of Pakistan import budget at about $2008. Non-metallic minerals. Pakistan has very large supply of some of these. The Hill of Salt range in the Punjab have huge deposit of salt that are used in the chemical industry. There are a large amount of highly quality marble, mainly in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, much of which is exported and also used locally in the construction of mosques and other public buildings. There are small amount of very high quality precious gems such as emerald, rubies, topaz and Tourmaline found in the northern area, especially Swat. They are used in local jewelry industry. Mineral resources of South Asia. You have learned about the mineral resources of Pakistan. India and Sri Lanka are also rich in minerals. India has large coal reserves, the fourth largest in the world, along with natural gas and some oil. There are also fairly large reserves of iron ore, which is a basic requirement of industry. Apart from these, India also has lead, zinc, copper, bauxite, manganese, silver, gold, and precious and semi-precious gems. Semi-precious and precious gemstones are also mined in Sri Lanka. These include high-quality sapphires, rubies, topaz, garnets, moonstones, tourmalines, and berry. All these countries also have large amount of rocks such as limestone, dolomite, china clay, etc. So it is the table, India, Pakistan and Bangladesh, how many things they can get it: coal, iron ore, natural gas, oil. Okay students, read it by yourself, you will understand about the natural minerals and energy resources of Pakistan. If you have any question, comment in comment box. Take care of yourself.